Hey guys, it's me, Julia. I'm coming to you for my 4-week post-op gastric bypass update. It's 4 weeks, but I don't know if it's quite a month because I had my surgery 4 Mondays ago or whatever. Like, this is the fourth Monday, but I actually had it on the 21st of December, and today is only the, 19th? I don't know. It's not the 21st though. But I'm going to call this like my 4 weeks / 1 month update for you all. Just some stats. My highest weight was 250 pounds. I'm 5'5½". My weight at surgery was, my starting weight was 246.7. My weight at surgery was 233. And my current weight is 212.6. So that makes for a total loss since the start of the program of 34.1 pounds, which I am very happy with. As you all know, I've been on the TPN and I've had the PICC line, and it seems like ever since I got off of that, it's just been like falling off of me because, on Friday it was 217, I think. And so that was just 3 days ago, and now it's 212, so I've lost 5 pounds in 3 days, which is kind of scary, but also I feel like I'm making up for lost time for all of that weight that I should have been losing, while I was on the TPN. So if I look at my phone, it's just because I actually took notes for you guys this time. I'm not being rude, I promise. So you guys know I got the PICC line removed. That was really exciting. FYI, if any of you guys have a PICC line, it doesn't hurt at all. It hurts when they put it in, but it doesn't hurt when they take it out. So if you're worried about that, it's fine. I was so excited that that happened, I was just so excited because I hadn't been out in so long. So I got it removed on Friday, and anticipating that it would be removed on Friday, I scheduled with my friend Wes, who I think I told you guys about. We went to go see a movie before surgery. He's like my movie buddy. I scheduled with him to go out and see The Revenant on Friday, and so it was just like, I'm a huge Leo DiCaprio fan. He was my first ever crush ever on anybody, and I've seen like every single Leonardo DiCaprio movie, and I couldn't see it when it first came out because I was like bedridden and I didn't want to take the TPN with me everywhere. So as soon as I got it off, we went, and it was just as amazing as I expected it to be. You guys should go see it if you haven't seen it already. The movie itself was like, filmmaking was awesome. I'm really into movies, so if you like cinematography, it's the best cinematography I've ever seen in my entire life. Really awesome. Don't know if it deserved 12 Academy Awards, but that has nothing to do with anything. So I got out of the house finally, is my point. And it was so much fun, and it was so much fun. Yes, so I've had a really great weekend. Like super awesome. So that was awesome. Everything would be perfect if my hand would just stop hurting. I'm not wearing my brace right now, but like, as you guys can see, I don't know if you can see, it's very like stiff, like 1, 2, 3, those fingers are really stiff. Like, I would try to move them right now, but like, for instance, on this hand, like if you relax your fingers, like they naturally cave in at the top joint. Like, my middle finger is like perpetually stuck out. Like, that sounds wrong, but I can't really like move that top joint, and it hurts like crap. And so yeah, I'm going back to school tomorrow. Classes start Wednesday, and I already, of course, looked up some of the syllabi have been released already, and one person was like, oh, like, no computers, no laptops, no tablets, like, you have to take all your notes by hand. And I'm like, I'm gonna be that person, first day of class, like, hey, like, I'm special, make accommodations for me. Which is just, like, really sucky, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to take notes by hand. I want to say it's getting better, but I don't know if it's actually getting better or if it's just me trying to sit there, like, hoping it's getting better. I don't know if it's really getting better or not. I don't know. So, yeah. Okay, so fun fact. Oh my gosh. Okay, you see me itching? This is my rash still from the TPN. And it's like, it's gone all the way up my arm. It's terrible. It's looking, that actually is getting better. It looked really gross the other day, but it itches like crazy. So if you see me touching that, that's what that is. Sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is a little mini, sorry I'm flashing you guys, I'm going to do a body shot later. So I'm trying to be as undressed as possible. But this one is actually for Scotty. Okay. I mentioned not last video, but like last big update that I have moved to soft foods, and that my surgeon does not believe in pureed foods. I kind of get his logic because we're supposed to be chewing everything like, what, 30 times and to the consistency of mashed potatoes. So if you're doing that with all your food, having a pureed stage seems kind of redundant. Of course, that is completely left up to the discretion of the eater, whether or not they choose to chew their food that much. But I just realized when I actually went to get my real diet from the nutritionist on Friday that we actually are only allowed to be eating at this stage. The soft foods are only seafood with the exception of shrimp and tofu and like Baby Bell cheese, and that's it. So, I had been eating yogurt up until that point, and they said I can't do yogurt. I've still been doing yogurt because it's an awesome source of protein. The one that I have has like no added, it's the Oikos Zero, so there's like no added sugar. There's 15 grams of protein. It is kind of high in carbs. There's 15 carbs in it, but I really, really like it. And every other soft food diet, you know, says that I can have it. So, I don't know, my surgeon's just super duper strict, and so he has us on like a super duper duper low carb diet, which is basically just seafood, plus protein drinks. So I've got to do a little something to break that up. I was able to eat a whole fillet of tilapia though, yesterday, like it was like 4 ounces, and I have not been able to eat 4 ounces of anything basically, other than liquid, so that was nice. So yeah, I don't know, Scotty, I don't know if that maybe like is the rationale because we're not really eating real soft foods. It's just meat. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I haven't had any. Sorry, I'm going crazy. I haven't had any real cravings at all this entire time. Although I have been tempted to just like eat things that I'm not supposed to eat just to see if I can eat it. I don't know. I might be a little early for doing that, but like I haven't done it. I've just been tempted to do it. Like those little, I don't know if you guys know, like those Lindt chocolate bars that are, it's like a long stick. I love Lindt chocolates, like the little balls. Scotty, I know you like them too. But the long bars that have like the little squares of Lindt chocolates, like I looked at the label and I was like, okay, well if I divide it by the number of squares, one square is only like 4 grams of sugar, and I should definitely be able to eat 4 grams of sugar, and oh, but there's not that many carbs or calories in just one square. But I didn't do it because I am terrified of dumping. So the most adventurous thing I've done is one cracker, like a saltine cracker with some like natural peanut butter on it. And when I say natural peanut butter, I mean the only ingredient is peanuts. Like there's nothing else in there. So I did that, and that went down perfectly fine. I didn't have any bad reactions, but I did feel bad about the cracker. But I read one soft food diet that allows crackers, but mine doesn't, so whatever. Okay, I feel like I've been talking enough about food, just to let you guys know that I have been advanced officially to the soft foods diet, which for me just is really seafood and yogurt, which I'm not supposed to have, but I am having it. So there we go. That is honestly about it. I am really actually kind of excited to go home. Not home. Well, my home. I have an apartment at school, so I feel like that's like also my home because that's where I am most of the time. I haven't spent a month at home in a really long time. Like even last summer I didn't come home, and normally for winter break, my winter break gets cut off by rush for my sorority because at my school we only do spring rush. We don't do it in the fall. So I am really, really like looking forward to going back. I was feeling kind of guilty for missing Rush just because it's like, I don't know. You feel like you want to have like a say in like the future of your sorority and like who's going to get in, and so it's like not being there for all of that process and just like having to like read all of the emails and like texting like some of my sisters who like know people that I know, like whether or not they got passed around or whether they like dropped us or if we dropped them, and like, so I don't know, it's just kind of, I'm like looking forward to go back. I was hoping in some alternate universe that maybe I could like stop by, like if my surgery had gone perfectly well, maybe I could just like stop in to help with like drinks or coats or something for one of the rounds or like one of the parties. But that just didn't happen because of my TPN and because of my hand, and I wouldn't have been a help anyways. And today is bid day, which is like a huge celebration where we get all the new girls, and I won't be there for that either, but you know, it is what it is. And this month has been challenging, but also everything can't go perfect all of the time. And I think that I thought that like normally things are so easy for me, like I don't really have to struggle with anything. The only thing I ever struggled with my whole entire life was my weight. So I figured that like this process would kind of reflect that, and I probably wouldn't have any complications because I'm just so lucky all of the time. Like everything just happens so easily for me. And that's what my mom always says. She's like, one day you're actually gonna have to struggle with something. And so this is my struggle. And that's okay. And I will get through it, because at this point the only thing that's really in my way is my hand, and only time can help with that. So there's nothing I can do. There's nothing the doctors really can do other than give me steroids, which would just take away the pain but also could make me gain weight, and so that is not really worth it to me. Okay, I feel like I really talked about like a lot of like personal stuff that you guys probably don't care about, so I'm going to get to the body shot. I'm gonna my room is like the messiest right now, guys. I'm sorry. Like I told you, we just moved in. Like there's a moving box right there, and there's another one right there. So I'm going to, I always feel like people cheat when they wear black in their body shot whatevers, but I'm wearing black because it was the only thing I could show, like I could see that had my like arms out for you guys to see. So, okay. Here, this is from the front, from the side, and I'll like move my hand over my belly so you guys don't think I'm cheating with the black. This is all the way out from the back, from the other side, and from the front again. So, I don't know if you guys can see a difference. The 34 pounds had to come from somewhere. I don't know. What I'm most excited about is the collarbones. Can't wait till that comes. I've never had collarbones my entire life, so even when I was like thinner. Maybe one day they'll come. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching and tolerating my talking about me, and thank you all once again for your support, and thank you. I don't think I commented on any of you guys who commented on my update video, because that was Friday and that's when I was running around from like the doctors to the hospital to the movies, and everything was crazy. But thank you all so much who commented, and I know that you feel my pain because I've been bitching about my TPN literally every single video since I've gotten out of the hospital. So thanks for putting up with me for this month, and here's to the next month being even better and my hand possibly healing itself. And my next update will probably be on Monday, and so that's going to be fun, and look out for that. But once again, thank you all for your support. Jody, you're awesome. As always, I always give you a shout out because you're the one who makes me feel like 5 billion times better about my life. And just everyone else, I hope everyone's surgeries have been going great. I've been following you and watching you, and so thank you all so much. You're awesome, and I will give you guys an update next week. Pray that my first week of, well, not week, my first 2 days of school goes well. I think I already mentioned this, but I'm only going back for 2 days. Wednesday and Thursday because I have another doctor's appointment at the hospital with my surgeon on Friday. Then I'll be going back again next week. So that's that. Have an awesome week, you guys. Bye.